to a sanitarium. He sounds fun. Brackenberry. Oh, I played Fire Emblem Engage today for the first time, and I was like, damn, this game's actually fun as fuck. I forgot how fun it was.
Fire Emblem Engage?
Yeah. I was kind
Oh,
of,
okay.
the memories.
You just said I played it for the first time today, and I was like, did you say the wrong one? Like,
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Oh, I guess I cut out then, because for me, I mean, I did say Fire Emblem Engage, but yeah, I did play Fire Emblem Fire Emblem Engage, fuck, and I had a lot of fun with it.
okay, so you played it for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because you just said I played it for the first time today, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, that was really
I
confusing.
think he named the wrong one.
Yeah.
So you definitely beat that, dude.
No. Yeah, I was playing the DLC, by the way, which is like starting over, and I got my ass kicked, and I was mad at it, so I was like, fuck it, I need to do this on stream anyway.
Laying low.
Something about 100 years ago. Y'all remember that back in the day?
No, because I listened to it in Japanese.
Oh yeah. Watashi wa genki desu.
Oh.
I do like that the language of the song changed with the language of the game.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's crazy to me because I guess we're just so used to it now that that like back in the day, dub options were not a thing, and it's kind of crazy.
I know, it
'cause
was just all either in English or in
yeah,
Japanese.
it was just all about where it was distributed. Yeah,
Yeah.
insane. Maybe able to find help for a lot. Okay.
Certainly.
Hey, bro. What's up, Modred?
Good day, stranger.
Helig is dead, for good. Then I can rest easy. You've done a great service for Animancy, for the sanitarium, and for me. Thank you. Are you the Animancer who's been buying relics from Immortal? Who? I don't have time to barter with adventurers, if that's what this is about. And I'm looking for an expert on awakenings. I hear that Valian woman studies them. You should go talk to her instead. Okay, thanks, bro.
I learned something today that was just like a wild string of coincidences that just so you know Diddy Kong Racing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Apparently. Diddy Kong wasn't the main character. The main character is this tiger in it. I can't remember his name. But Nintendo was like, well, hey, you guys should uh name it Diddy Kong, people want to buy it if it's related to like Donkey Kong and all of that. They're like, oh, that's fine, we'll do that. Tiger's still gonna be the main character around the story, and this is gonna be the first of many games he's in. So they were gonna make his second game, where he's like a time traveling hero called Dinosaur Planet, where he goes to the past to a planet of dinosaurs.
That's Fox, yeah.
And yeah, and then they were like, you know what? We'll just we'll take what we got, scrap this guy, and we'll just make it a Star Fox game.
I mean, it was made by Rare, so that makes sense.
Yeah. It just threw me off that it was supposed to be a sequel for a guy from Diddy Kong Racing. That was also the first time Banjo and Conker were in a video game.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? How do you purr?
Conker was in it because he was supposed to be a family-friendly game at the time of development when they finished Diddy Kong Racing.
What happened to that? They were just like, we would be a lot funnier if he was There's
They
been
just were just
drinking and
like, ah, you
sex
know
in
what,
this game.
fuck it. You know, we got too many Marios. We need something new.
Bought Pillars games with all expansions starting on Pillars 1 and wondering funnest builds or classes found. This is my first time through it, so you know, you have as good of a guess as me. I'm playing as a rogue right now. The class I do like from what I've seen is the Chanter. The Chanter has an ability where they can summon, and summoning is so fun in this game. And if you're playing on a harder difficulty, kind of necessary. Like right now, my Chanter is I'll tell you what level after this dialogue, but not as quiet with the mother's way, which is most time. His father is good at hiding the bottles. Can you tell us? But yeah, it's it's a tough game if you're playing on the hard difficulty. Pardon me. In my 5th year of training, Mother is home. I can let my guard down a little because when she is around, he is usually only angry with her. But he has heard that I have had trouble casting missiles, that my flame shields are unstable. He is furious that I have failed, and Mother's presence reminds him that he has failed too. The first blow takes me by surprise. One moment I am sweeping the kitchen, the next I am sprawled on the ground, stupidly looking at flecks on my blood on my blood on the tile. His boots glistening with fresh polish thud across the floor. He kicks me in the stomach, and I curl up to shield my vitals. But it's pointless. Protecting one thing only leaves something else exposed. Still huddled on the ground, I retreat as fast as I can. I retreat until the vision of the kitchen and my own trembling knees is nothing but a pinprick against a field of black. Yeah, I agree. Any turn based on tactical is difficult. Yeah. This is probably the hardest one I've played, though, in terms of, like, just fucking... But it also has a thing, like, where you might go in the wrong direction for so long, and then you're like, oh, shit.
You mean like you did?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm referring to. Aloth, you're safe. Everything's fine. Well, that's eyes snap open, but the expression you see in him isn't his. He's near safe where I hap upon him. Bella Siege sucks a deep breath through her teeth. That's it. I'm seeing a shift in his essence, something spreading and congealing. She glances at you over her scope, keep talking. He seems to respond to you. Cracking bones and voices high and higher, the warm molasses feeling that creeps down your gut when crisis is nigh. That's different. Belfetto, we have flares of totally distinct essence. Did you touch on hand notes on the pages? Now try to get the two of them talking. Isilmir, tell Aloth why you've awakened. Why, he's the one needed me. Hiding in his own bone bag like a turtle in its shell. Aloth's face twists in fury. Oh, I never turned it over to you. Yo, what's up, dude? Good to see you. I'm playing a little bit more of a boring game today, but these are my types of games. I really enjoy the RPGs. Good, yes, very good. She rests from her scribbling only to make another adjustment to her scope. I can now see two separate patterns of essence. Where he ebbs, the other flows. It's as if the awakened soul fills the spaces that he leaves empty. She prompts you with a circling of her wrist. Quill still in hand. Go on. Isilmir, what exactly are you taking from him? By the way, I saw you playing Skyrim. How was that, man? Did you like it? Nay, more than I'm giving. You should ask what I did all the man of his. How the last time he laid a hand on us, I break it in 3 places. Aloth's head jerks. Like, that wasn't your decision. It's never been your decision. Nay, it was awakening, but now I'm stuck with ye, and damned if I let ye ninny and drag us both through the scupper. Ah, very good. She lowers her scope and consults her notes. I think I've finally got something we can work with. I've tracked Isilmir's essence throughout the exchange. She had a particularly high density index during the most heated portions of their argument, and her essence seems to be localized most clearly in the lower portion of the subject's left rib cage. That's right around the spleen, which of course means that she is triggered by black bile. No doubt the subject's characteristic melancholy is to blame. Aloth blinks back at you, and in the midst of his perturbation, you're not quite sure who's looking out of his eyes. That's utter horseshit. How gracious. She glares at him. Yes, never mind my years of training, I suppose. You have a better explanation. That's good, man. Is this your first time playing Skyrim? Like, you've never tried it before? Islamir manifests when Aloth is in danger or under pressure. I suppose that could be true. I have to check this against other research. He removes the cover bands. Well and good for you. What does that mean for me? Islamir tries to take control when she thinks you can't face a problem on your own. You can't let her make these decisions for you. It seems that Islamir steps in when she determines that you're in danger. It's not clear whether this is a help or hindrance. From my position, I'd say it's clearly a hindrance. I've got a lot to process. Regardless, thank you for your help. Okay. She sets her notes down on the returns. Well, I hope this has been as useful to you as it has been to me. I finally have material worth publishing. You'll be the toast of Revo. Pentri Aloth. She's speaking her language. I don't know it. His grimace melts into a crooked smile. Advancing the right wise principles of animancy. Just what you've always wanted. As you turn to leave, you catch a darting movement out of the corner of your eye. Bellacy just humming to herself, still occupied with her scope, but Aloth is holding her notes. He's just about to tuck them in his cloak when he catches you watching. He holds a finger to his lips, his eyes wide and imploring. Please, I don't want my personal information published like this, especially not after her nonsense. Fair enough, but do it quietly. Don't worry. We'll see this. Alright. Damn.
I'm here.
Hey, Alex, you returned with 1,000 experience. Good job, man.
Oh yeah, I've experienced 1,000 things.
A few miles north of Kinzer. Venturing
Probably
to the
experienced a little bit more than that.
Vex discovers that while the foundations of the well were made of a living Aedra, the source of the sounds were witched that had been dropped into the well by their mothers. In total, 12 women from Whiterith and the surrounding woods had dropped their children into the well after they learned they had turned into witches. Some had died, but many survived the fall, living on small rodents and other critters that wandered the ruins. Vex was forced to fight the aggressive witches, but eventually emerged and told the villagers what had transpired. Some of the mothers confessed that they had done immediately. Others fled the village. In the end, no one had the desire to punish anyone. Well, it said, It said that you had gotten 1,168 experience, and it said money. That's all it said. It didn't tell me how much money. It just said money. So thanks, man. Yeah, dude, fucking that shit launched. Skyrim released whenever I was in like 8th grade, I think. 8th or 9th grade.
Something like that. Whatever 2011 was.
I got that shit day one. And I was like, yeah.
Same, bro. It was hype. We played it on the big screen for hours.
Hey, Olaf, can I,
Remember back
talk
when
to your,
big screens
you know,
weren't the norm?
your friend?
What
What is it about Isilmir? I'm right here, you know.
Yeah.
No, you're both great. It's just, well, I feel like I don't get to spend as much time with her, and she's just so funny. I mean, some of the things she says are not nearly as funny when you've been hearing them for 50 years.
Okay, so let's see what next quest we have. Child of 5 Psalms. Master below. Travel with the Eater to the records archives, and that's in Ducal Palace. What's up?
Huh?
I heard you say something, but I muted for just a second.
Yeah, I said, surely you jest.
Oh no, come on. Surely jest. So
Nobody ever does a fuck.
fuck no. Surely you jest.
No way. No way.
I mean, oh. Okay, I guess.
Okay, so services. Okay. I got to go back to my... Okay, Pearlwood Bluff would be the one that I need to go to. 20 hours and 27 minutes. If you like Skyrim, there's a game coming out called Avowed. It's coming out February. It's gonna be lit, bro. It's actually this game's like first person counterpart, or well, I guess RPG open world counterpart. Okay, got the botanical gardens now. Hell yeah. Library, barracks, the dungeons, craft hall. Yeah, I need the west wall. That sounds good to me. Boom. Alright. Okay.
Following your lead. Following your lead. Pray. Following your lead. If thou be Lord.
I'm here. How may I help?
I'm ready.
Following your lead.
Very cool.
Yes?
Yes?
What?
Shit, what are you doing?
Following your lead.
Yes?
I?
What?
Yes?
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 Yeah, bro.
Yes?
Fuck. It's very counter.
What?
That's it!
There we go. Kind of did something.
Proactive!
I?
No, fuck. Have I played any of the Mafia games? I have not. Alex, you've played the Mafia games though, right?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, as far as I know, they're just like Grand Theft Auto clones, right? Basically. I mean, probably a better story, but
Yeah.
same style of game. No, I own like Mafia. Hey, how's it going? How do you pour? I'm fighting wind. You missed the Chanter gameplay, but I'm about to get into another fight, so it's all good.
Absolutely.
I have played Watch Dogs though, which is like in that same genre, and it's really fun. I like Watch Dogs better than Grand Theft Auto.
I agree.
Okay. What if Ninja got a low taper fade? Okay. Tie your rope to the rock, securing it with a grappling hook and climbing down. Okay. Oh, well, shit. Oh, Aloth reaches out and grabs Valen. The weight wrenches Aloth's shoulder, but saves Valen from certain death. Moments later, the gale subsides and you make your way into the mouth of the cave. Wow, Aloth. Thank you. What a real stand-up guy. He saved me, Alex. He saved me. I know Aloth is one of the romances in this game, by the way. So, Alex, why aren't you playing this? Your man's is waiting for you.
And what does the flame reveal?
I mean, when you put it that way,
Fuck.
honestly.
Yes? Following your lead.
I'm ready.
Whoosh.
What?
Yes?
Correct.
This one goes here. Actually, it's like
Cave.
there we go.
Stop.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yes?
I'm here. I'm here.
This is an art I must
What?
learn now.
What?
Pizza dough spinning.
What?
Pizza dough spinning.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Look really cool, like different like shapes and stuff. That you do the same thing, like the spinning and the tricks with it.
What the fuck?
And I want to try that.
This girl gets 2 flaming swords per encounter?
That's crazy.
And 2 heals on encounter? That's crazy. I've never seen. That's kind of busted, honestly.
With you or
How may I
against
help?
you?
With me.
I'm
It's
here.
one of the allies you gotta pick up.
Crazy.
What's up? Sorry, I
I
heard.
said per encounter is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I looked. Her per rest abilities are just.
I'm ready.
She has one that allows healing of a small amount of health, and then Zealous Focus, which is a toggleable mode. She has one called Lay on Hands, fueled solely by belief, the paladin is able to heal with the touch of his or her hands, covering a substantial amount of endurance for the paladin or an ally within range. That's insane.
I love
Yeah, it's a D&D skill.
Yeah. Well, they don't own the rights to skills, Andrew. I'm just kidding.
Yes?
Yeah, they'd probably try.
Yeah, for real.
I'm here.
Okay, now we need to summon some of these guys.
What?
We need to summon some of these guys.
Yes?
This guy. Oh no, actually, I want this first. Blink.
Proaction!
Yes?
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 I'm here.
Not believe.
How may I help?
Oh shit.
I'm
Well,
ready.
lay your hands on yourself, please. It goes here. There's two of them. Fuck.
Yes? Roll up 10.
Deliverance is free on Epic right now.
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Praise shall not believe.
Oh shit, that's another thing. One, if you don't have Epic on your thing, you should definitely get that, because for someone like you who wants to try out a bunch of new stuff, there are a ton of games on Epic for free that are really good, and there's like no charge
Absolutely.
of any kind. Like, you just have an account. It's pretty dope. Highly
Not
recommend it.
sponsored by it. Not sponsored by it.
Yeah, not sponsored, but should be. I play Fortnite once a year.
Sometimes. It is actually probably once a year at this point.
No, I play it like definitely like a few times, a few weeks out of the year.
I'm here.
Not anymore since Austin doesn't play video games anymore.
No, I play with Desiree and Britt sometimes whenever they're like, "Hey, something's out, you want to play?" But now Britt has Vivian Gang.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come Deliverance is fun. I really need to play that too before the new one comes out. But I like this series better, so I'm gonna do that first. Good golly gosh, gang! Made it out of there. Ninja got a low taper fade.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
I hear some footsteppies. That's a big ass motherfucker. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. You guys, go big. Get him.
How may I help?
You run that way.
Brave Dalphilakil. What?
How may I help?
I have.
How may I help? How may I help?
Yeah, we're cooking with gas.
At once.
There's a dead man. Nothing but money on him. Lame. Oh shit. Oh fuck, there's some dragons. In the bay below, waves roll toward Defiance Bay. Shit, okay. More like Defiance
Whatever.
Gate. Easy. Damn, that's a big ass fucking dragon. Ooh, good golly. Let's go, gang!
Brave.
Oh, there's so many motherfuckers. Okay, okay.
I'm ready.
You go here.
Following your
Go
lead.
here. You also go
Elon.
Okay. Quick. Pray the prayer of protection over these motherfuckers. Quick. Run up and help me.
Yes?
Get this motherfucker.
I?
Hurry. Damn it, fuck you.
What? I'm here.
Yes?
What?
Ooh, this is gonna be rough.
Following your lead.
I'm ready.
Put your hands on yourself, please. Okay. This thing here.
Ulu
God damn, brother, please. What is this? Barring's death door prevents a severely wounded. Boop. Boop.
May I help?
Boop. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Following your lead.
You got him. Fuck. A small fucking earth blight. What the hell?
I?
Tough. Oh, that's the Drake. Okay, okay.
What?
Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Spell blades. Please. I forgot the passive heals. Fuck. Okay, passive heal. Shit. Passive heals.
I?
I'm here. Throw up 10! I'm here.
I'm ready.
Fighting for his life.
I'm ready. Stun unit.
Backbone to me.
Maybe.
What?
When we get a house, we don't need a security system. We just need like 12 of the Buddy the Elf animatronics set up with a motion sensor in the front yard. Anyone trying to break into our house is gonna.
I'll take the further walk.
All of those just screeching, "Ah, Santa!" at you in the middle of the night.
Almost dead.
I love that.
Almost dead. Damn, I can't believe we pulled that through. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I only stream on Twitch. I export my VODs to YouTube and sometimes I edit. But that's really all I do. I used to edit videos a lot and I really like doing it. That's where my heart is. If it wasn't just so easy to stream, that's what I would do. But with kids, you know, barely feel like I have the time to do anything. So I play this for like 3 hours, stream it, and then I write down notes for like what I need to cut out. Cut it out, export it, and then sometimes if I'm feeling froggy, I will do like a little editing compilation, but that's like once a year at most.
The far beyond sea.
New Year on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
This
WTF.
might actually work.
Do you have the spray bottle?
I'm ready.
Passive healing.
Owen Ixi Ana. Owen Ixi Ana.
Oh my god, we won with 3 people alive. That's fantastic. It's all these fucking nerdy ass drakes. They not like us for real, brother. They not like us for real. That's crazy. There's no way I can get into a fight like that again and survive, so I'm gonna go ahead and camper up. Camper? I thought you said damper. You awake to see Durant, his staff held in both of his hands before him. A flame flickers at its top end, casting long shadows across his face as he stares in contemplation. Still, for all the light of the fire, your eyes can't focus on him. Perhaps it is awakening from sleep, or a trick of the light, but he seems indistinct, blurred around the edges, everything except for the staff. The staff, he seems to be studying its engravings. As you watch, the engravings glow thinly red, like through the cracks of heat-suffused wood. The lines stream like molten metal, burrowing along the edges of his staff, then branch out in an intricate series of fiery veins, bunching thickly where his hands clutch the wood, pulsing as if a heartbeat. As you watch, the veins spiral into a dozen separate circles, Circles that spiral again until they are arranged in a circle of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely silent. And then suddenly, there is a great light from the fire, a rushing of air, a great flash, and you awaken again to see Durance in the same place, still holding his staff, but he is solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, or reacted to what occurred. Okay. Yo, Durance. You were, ethereal. Kind of heat. It's a little cold. And I felt your eyes on me, now come the words. I had questions I wanted to ask
If
you.
doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
I saw something strange. You were sitting by the fire and I saw a great light from your staff.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a flash like an explosion. Rushing of air. Incredibly bright.
It is the light of the Godhammer you saw.
The Godhammer.
It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
You know about it.
It brought the Saints' War to an end, knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Aothis overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Aothis of it. You saw its light because I helped shape it, give it life, and release it into the world. Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten.
Oh, build the Godhammer?
There were 12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now. It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11, the shadows of the 12 who would come to stand on the bridge to stop Aothis.
I also saw a desert. Oh, well, you know what? That makes sense.
Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were a dozen shadows cast, a dozen faithful of Margren, her fiercest supporters and shapers of the Godhammer.
It's the staff in front of him, and the flame atop it curls for a moment. Lights flaring slightly. It splits up into a ring of flames, one after the other, until it doesn't disappear.
As 12 held Aothis fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall.
And it blossoms brightly once and resumes its candle intensity. In the aftermath, the shadows seem sharper in the vicinity, as if they have edges. If you blink to clear your vision, Durance is still staring at the tiny candle-like flames intently.
Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. And we shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the Godhammer, marked by Margren.
You mean shared their fates?
Not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from silence. The connection we once shared with Margren, after the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. It was as if we'd lost our senses, and sense of purpose as well. Instead of victory being welcomed, there was silence, within and without. Not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Margren was pleased by what we had done. The world is broken, the wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing a god. Crossing two gods. Even as Margaret shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed. Just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance. Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Margaret's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again.
What did you do?
I remembered Margaret's teachings. How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, if that had simply set him free. Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel? Like a mortal? As I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees, wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Margaret at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me.
What happened when you returned to Ashfall?
The road to Ashfall is long, gives one time to think. And if you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name, which is long buried. Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that Or had asked. Grab victory from defeat and
Feel as if your god betrayed you.
there is something about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widewen himself felt it. There at the end, when the hammer struck. To be the proof that your god is hollow as the vessel it inhabits. I tried to find purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests. Did not seek the walls of Ashfall, and sought to make amends to my god through actions. I joined with the Purges for a time, and not long after came the first signs of the Hollowborn. So many crimes, trespasses, violations. The Salvation. Animancers were another sickness born of the Saints' War. A relapse of innovation, of desperation to heal what we had caused. All seemed worse than before the bridge, not better. And as years passed, the world became even worse still for the victory.
So you go, you caught us a horse, she jilted you, and you still pine for her. This is a tough one. Purchase horrible bagger don't want to be there.
Huh? Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet. Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her fire for your own, and her esteem comes on its own. Of course, by that time, you no longer need it. Trial and transformation, sure as Durance taught.
It's clear as it's staring into his eyes, giving the feeling of peering at the edge of the brick.
You think to put the coals to my feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to one who has already been purified by it.
Alright, bro. Damn, that was a long
I'm
ass
here.
speech.
You're good.
Keeping an eye out.
The hell?
Did I not? Oh, fuck, it's Sagani. Sagani's nuts. Day in 8 hours, brother, come on. You else playing anything?
I'm just running some dungeons to level up NPCs on Final Fantasy at the moment.
I was just doing some dead cells for a second.
Why are you on Do Not Disturb, Alex?
Oh, because I've been sleeping all
Looks a
day, and
little
with it being
healthier
New
than
Year's, a
before.
bunch of my servers had pings and notifications, and that just turns them off.
I'm drafting up plans for my Blood Moon base in 7
Oh.
days.
Like going full architect degree.
Yep.
Damn.
To an extent, and by that I mean drawing up squares because everything in that game is made up of kind of Minecrafty squares.
Wait, in
I'm
what?
just playing the fucking blood.
Oh,
art
in
mod
7
from
days?
Minecraft.
That's funny.
Just playing the blood art mod from Minecraft. What?
I have a
Like the
bear
Blood
Blood
magic?
bear
Yeah.
message from Ducal Palace. Greetings, my lord.
I love blood magic.
Chancellor
I do
Warren
too.
of Defiance
It
Mage.
Such a good
doesn't work as often as I want it to, however. At least for me.
Okay, no, it's been called into question by Gothman family, Earl Bademir. Has
Yeah, I tried
issued,
sacrificing a virgin the other day.
but both you and Lord Gothman must be present. Chancellor Warren. An old Adirian lineage, I believe. He looks the former of the stronghold, a distant relative. Gothman allied himself with the losing war of the war plans. We'll meet him then.
My lord, you've received a letter. It's from Stalwart. Apparently the mayor, Renengild, has heard of your success here at Cadnua and hopes you can be of aid to her people as well.
I'll wait for a letter.
People like you come few and far between. And in this case, I believe Renengild is correct in suggesting that your experiences here may give you an edge. It seems she's intent on gaining access to Durgan's battery. And she's offering quite the reward to anyone who can get inside.
A reward, she says, for getting into the battery. That's a reward of its own, surely.
The dwarves of the battery fashioned Durgan steel, and with it they crafted the finest arms and armor the Deerwood has ever known. But the keep has been abandoned for centuries, and none remain that know their secrets. There are many legends concerning the battery. As the Earl told it, the dwarves fought amongst themselves, each seeking to use the battery to further his or her own ambitions. Whatever happened, the battery has been impenetrable ever since. A shame. I don't doubt that there are great treasures still within those halls.
I'm sure the wonders of the battery are a marvel to behold it, but if the passes through at part were open again, it would be a boon to the merchants of the Republic and the Deerwood, of course.
I should mention that... Follow followers of Woodica, intent on reaching Stalwart and the Battery. I do not know what they seek there, but now that I've delivered Reningild's message, there is also a mercenary band has been sighted to the northeast.
Consulhot's one of the greatest wizards of our generation.
The Torn Bannermen are a deadly fighting force, and Consulhot himself has sent many travelers to their graves. I would caution you to stay clear of the region if you do travel to the White March. It is not that I doubt your courage, my lord, but Consulhot alone boasts power of a different scale altogether. If the Bannermen succeed in their efforts, I fear they may turn their attention to Cadnua. I will keep you apprised of the situation, my lord. A feigned archmage. I am given to understand that the little enough, I'm afraid.
A lot of crazy shit going on in the region.
Nice.
I didn't know that that was a thing that happened in this game, but apparently they're fucking rakes hanging out. Okay.
Hello? Hello? How do you do?
Oh, we got a general goods merchant in our fucking base now? Hell yeah. We're gonna get an Alex in our base, you know what I'm saying? Get a pry bar real quick from you, son. Beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I'm here. I'd be glad to.
Everywhere you go. Towers bonus. Perception, that's pretty good. What's there? Tower bonus. Just pop my neck. It felt so good. Hey yo, it's old Vexy.
Honey,
Shiesty.
can we do a fun game
What?
Sunday at Family Day?
What is that?
The tortilla challenge.
Sure.
Remember when we did that at Braxton's house?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's gonna be racist.
Much fun.
It has nothing to do with race.
I'll be the judge of that. I am the CEO of Race.
No, see, two people like face each other and they have their mouth filled with water, and each of them has a tortilla in their hand, and they do rock, paper, scissors. The winner gets to smack the other person in the face with the tortilla, and whoever spits out their water is the real loser.
So it's just abusive, okay?
Yeah, it's a little bit. But it's okay.
I missed and just sent the tortilla flying
I did.
instead.
It was really fun.
To run after it. My tortilla. That was so much fun. I feel like the family would absolutely get a kick out of that game.
Yeah.
Even if it's just us playing, I still want to play.
Cores.
I love that she lets me do that. You ready? bleep, 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 bleep. Sorry, I accidentally poked. One more time. Bleep, 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 bleep,
Looks a
bleep.
little healthier than before.
Damn, is a good girl. You're a good girl. Okay. She just gave me her paw.
No.
Holding it, and she don't leave my thumb. Why am I holding your paw? What is this? Oh, she stretched her little pee. Precious. Did you ever check the mail?
Yeah,
Ready, Watcher.
nothing.
At least I get a free pastry from Panera. Don't lick me. Why are you licking me? That's gross. Yeah, go lick your father. I get free birthday pastry and I get $10 off a Build-A-Bear. Because obviously it's going to be $30 or higher because I'm getting the full outfit and the speaker and everything. I'm so excited to hear what you say into the little speaker so that I can press it and hear it.
Then I'll follow. In these visions, I don't suppose you're getting a sense for who Persock is now.
Okay.
At least we're getting closer. Seems like we've made more progress together than I've made in a year. Someone who'll give us soft beds and a hot meal when this is over. I talked to everyone in Masuk before I left. I heard that he was a strong leader, a dependable builder, a caring grandfather, a wise elder, a generous neighbor, a cunning negotiator. The odd thing is, many in Masuk weren't much older than me when Persock passed. And yet everyone wanted to make sure he heard about something in particular. Our trade with the Amawa, our successful hunts, peace with neighboring villages. It just seems odd that so few of us remember him beyond the things he did for the village. Most of his family members, the ones who knew him, are in their twilight years now. And Persock was too busy to spend much time with his younger relatives.
In the Adra Arch in the woods. What the fuck? Where's that supposed to be? Adra Arch. The woods are... we got Wooden Plains, the Thering fucking Falls, Black Meadow, Magrin's Fort, Valewood, Easternwood. Alright. Ow, it just hurt my finger. And the journal here is to the Ducal Palace. Looking for a neighborhood with a tower. It's near a cemetery. Best you stop looking in the place you want is here to chill. You can see the tower over the district walls out that way. See your points to the northwest. But something happened there. They don't let people in anymore, and none of the knights want to be posted anywhere close to it. Steer clear if you know what's good for you. Where are the mad kept in Defiance Bay? Only place around here that takes them in is Brackenberry Sanitarium. I've heard they can treat your soul there, take the madness away. But there's just as many stories coming out of that place that'll chill your blood. There's a man, if you want to call him that, Ethelmower. He's head warden there. If you're visiting or checking yourself in, he's the one to talk to. Okay, cool. Thanks, bro. The real goat.
Politics, infighting, greed, and a shrine to Margaret as well. Her clergy belongs there.
Got the Valiant Embassy, Andra's Gift, Temple of Vodka, Brackenberry. Crucible Keeps the first place I want to go. Wait, get some more? Walk in and bring you to the keep.
Welcome.
It gives you an appraising eye, judging by the scars on his face. He's lucky to be able to do that much. Every day we get more from the hinterlands pouring into Defiance Bay. Keeping us all busy on the watch, it does. Feel like you recently arrived yourself. Who are you? Soldier of the Crucible Knights, and proud of it. I help keep everything running at the keep so that Commander Cliver can focus on more important matters. Cool. See you, bro.
I'm here. Absolutely.
Oh, my camping supplies.
Your camping supplies.
My camping supplies.
Not sure how I feel about this.
My PC.
My PC. Novitiate. So like a novice initiate? Yup.
If this is about the breastplates, I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week.
Found several fragments of an ancient sword. Do you think you can repair it? You're special made. It must have been a commission for a champion of some sort. Sure, this caliber would have had a specially designated hilt too. Be ashamed to graft anything else onto it. And besides, it'll balance best with all the original pieces. Find the rest of it and I'll forge it for you. Thanks, bro.
Quietly now.
Okay, I'm back.
What up, dog? You missed it.
Not a sound.
Miss what?
Yeah.
You know the famous Stephen King novel?
Yeah.
Hope that helps.
Spider-Man?
No. I don't know who that is.
No, I'm saying that's what, it is. He's a spider.
Oh, yeah. It's a giant spider.
Yeah, they're like, I didn't know this until, like, I heard, like, from, like, watching a lore thing about, like, what was different on the, shit.
Movies compared to book.
Yeah. And it's, that they don't really, I mean, they do show it at the end, I believe, but in the, it has, like, a lot of stuff they took out.
Yeah.
He's like a race of thing. Like he's like a race of.
It's like an alien thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's like an intergalactic spider thing.
That like sends them to hell or some shit.
It's very. In fact, I think most of his stuff is very sci-fi instead of like just horror, like everybody thinks it is.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the name of it when it's like Cthulhu? What's that called?
Lovecraftian.
Yeah, it's very Lovecraftian. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Quietly now.
Apparently, a lot of his stuff is like that.
Mhm. Dude had some visions of something.
People are disappearing. Someone's got to figure out what's happening to them.
Did they?
Whoever pushing Angel Heritage Hill, I'll send word to the guards at the gate. Sweet. All I needed
But
to know.
people disappear all the time. Why would we do something about that?
Exactly, bro. Exactly what you said.
Yeah.
That's what they want you to think.
People aren't really disappearing. It's the goddamn liberals making the people gay.
Well, hold on.
Quietly now.
Yeah,
He's
dude,
right.
Yeah, yeah, they don't disappear. We just erase them from our
Hope that
minds
helps.
because they turned out to be gay.
The guy.
I suppose it can't be helped. Hope that helps.
Lockpick these bitch. Lockpick these.
There you
bitch.
go. Not sure how I feel
There I
about this.
was.
There you go.
A straight white Christian man. This thing I know, this femboy walked beside me, and now I'm gay.
I'm fucking
It's
gay.
like they turn you like that. It's insane.
I didn't have a choice.
I didn't want to fuck
They'll
them.
come here and kiss me.
I didn't want to fuck them,
Not a
but I mean,
sound.
they a spell. They're also in
We
witchcraft.
just don't have the manpower.
The Lord says witchcraft is bad.
Not sure how I feel about this.
Turns you gay.
Not sure how I feel about this. Hope that helps.
Hey man, I'm just trying to swipe all your fucking books and stuff, please. Thanks, man. You're a real man of God. You are.
What if you wasn't like the main character in your own story, and like the Skyrim main character came by and stole all your stuff?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It would be fun to have a
Talking
game
about
with
White
like
Knight
that.
Chronicles?
Oh, do you get pickpocketed?
No. Just talking about not being the main character in your story.
Well, I was gonna say Outward.
Oh yeah.
Well, in that word, it's really funny because it's like you're not the main character, not to mention you feel like the main
Refugees from
character, and there's a
every corner
point in
of
You
this,
never get good at the game.
The
It's
dust
always
there's a
getting them
point there's a
all
point in the
riled up
story
about
where you're like,
animals.
why am I the one that's doing?
At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to
I
patrol
mean, I
the
was just
Defiance Bay.
a trap maker with a gun.
And then all of a sudden, my village is
The High
raided, and
Justice
then
has
they
summoned
just have
almost half
a
of my
hey, this
novations,
guy's
and more of my
pretty good at
justiciars.
not
Does the
doing
game have
anything.
like
The
a
other
story
side of
ending?
New
Like,
Yeah.
is it
Yeah.
satisfying?
question
I mean,
the
don't
High
meme
Justice.
because you hate it because all the
What's
time you
left
spend
is
on it, but like, is it a
short-handed.
good story?
And mark me, we're just a
That's
couple
all
sparks
right.
away
I
from
mean, I
anarchy.
think
Don't tell me because I do plan on beating it.
No, yeah,
Which path did you guys go down? Did you follow the girl, the guy, or go your own route? There was a girl with the blue sword. There was that dude who was like, "Hey, I think we shouldn't be guilty of this, but we are, brother. I'm going to the desert." And the girl went to the swamp.
Oh no, we did all of you take both paths. I think. They're
Oh, you
like
can?
missions that you do. Yeah, because we went to the desert. Desert's a fucking piece. The desert sucks, but I remember I was gonna say the desert's a piece of shit. I remember how long we spent on the swamp. There'd be like days where we'd go to bed at like 5 o'clock, just like, all right, well, we're finally done with the swamp. Like our time in the swamp now. Good times. Goodbye, Monty.
Bye, monkey.
He's like
Oh, he
he's
already
like
left.
I know, I know.
David.
That's the how I looked up.
a phantom in the night. But yeah, no, the swamp sucks, dude.
Yeah, swamp does suck. What happened? So this is what happened to me in Desert, because me and Desiree were playing it, because I actually want to fucking finish that game. We were playing it. We went out to the swamp. We were doing stellar, and then we picked on an enemy that we couldn't fucking deal with. We accidentally ran into a swamp, got poisoned, woke up in a building without any of our stuff, our life cut in half, and there was just poison water around it.
Yep.
And we were like, well, fuck, we literally can't do anything now.
That was a conversation. That was something that almost got us into a fight. Because I was trying to
It's no
explain.
trouble.
to them at the time,
that
like,
helps.
oh yeah, you just gotta like run around the edges. And I was like doing it just like, yeah, you gotta just run around the edges, stuff like that. And then they said something about me mansplaining stuff to him, and I'm like, oh, I was joking. But I got like really pissed off at that. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't even say anything like that.
Just trying to help you because you're not doing it right now.
Yeah, but you know, shit like that. But yeah, no, I mean, dying in that game's so fucking rough because you get saved by somebody. He leaves you a note saying, "Hey, I saved you. Here's all I could recover." And by the way, this is where you're at right now. It's like fucking A.
Yeah.
It's so terrible. Maybe that ruined video games for me.
Nah,
Maybe I
you
experienced
played,
alone. No.
you played shit
Yeah.
since then.
Yeah, I'm good.
I just found an affidavit.
I'm joking. I finally got into Mateus after like 5 seconds of trying. Or not Mateus, but
Mateus?
Balmond.
Oh,
And
why would you want to go there?
let's go here.
But why?
Just stay around, listen to shout chat.
Just for me tonight. Yeah, I need to log in first to send it. Get my ultimate character real quick.